The 2026 World Cup is broken.
Well, not strictly broken, but mathematically terrifying.
For the first time in history, 48 teams are entering the tournament.
That means more games, more heartbreak, and a completely new set of rules to survive the group stage.
If you think winning a couple of matches is enough to keep your country's dreams alive, you are dead wrong.
Let me explain exactly how a single yellow card might eliminate a tournament favourite, and why the math behind this new format is going to cause absolute chaos.
For decades, the World Cup maths was beautiful.
32 teams, 8 groups of 4. You play 3 games. The top 2 teams advance. Simple, clean, perfect. You know the type of system. Everyone understands it. You win, you move on. You lose, you go home and pretend you didn't care anyway.
But FIFA wanted more teams.
Now we have 48 countries split into 12 groups of 4.
In theory, more teams means more fun. In practice, it creates a massive mathematical headache.
Think about a standard tournament bracket. It needs numbers like 16, 32, or 64 to work perfectly. Because we have 12 groups, advancing the top 2 teams only gets us 24 countries. That leaves an awkward 8-team gap to reach a perfectly balanced 32-team knockout bracket. To fix this, FIFA decided to let the 8 best third-place teams advance.
This sounds simple.
It isn't.
Suddenly, the magic number to survive isn't just about beating the teams on the field in front of you.
It is about beating the teams in 11 other groups that you will never even play against.
You are no longer just playing soccer. You are playing a giant interconnected game of statistical roulette.
Here's where it gets interesting.
In the old system, winning 1 game and losing 2 was an almost guaranteed flight home.
Now, 3 points might actually be enough to sneak into the knockout stage.
If your team manages 1 lucky win against the worst team in your group, you enter a terrifying waiting game.
You will be sitting on the couch for days, praying that a team halfway across the continent misses a penalty kick, so your goal differential stays mathematically superior. But let us say you do a little bit better. You win 1, draw 1, and lose 1. 4 points. Historically, 4 points was a coin flip.
Sometimes you advanced. Sometimes you cried. In 2026, 4 points is practically a golden ticket.
Because there are so many weaker teams added to the tournament, the point distribution is going to heavily favour the top dogs winning big. The powerhouse teams will sweep their groups, taking all the points.
That means the middle of the pack is going to be an absolute bloodbath of low-scoring draws. And when teams start tying on points, the math gets genuinely ridiculous.
First, the officials look at goal difference.
If that is tied, they look at total goals scored.
If that is still tied, they look at head-to-head records.
But remember those third-place teams comparing their scores across completely different groups. They never played each other.
So head-to-head means absolutely nothing.
This forces us deep into the darkest corner of the FIFA rulebook. The fair play factor. Yes, the amount of yellow and red cards your players accumulate. We are incredibly likely to see a scenario where 2 countries from completely different groups are tied on points tied on goal difference, and tied on goals scored.
Which means a team could literally be eliminated from the World Cup because their backup midfielder got a little too aggressive in the 80th minute of a meaningless game that happened 2 weeks ago.
Imagine your country being knocked out of the biggest tournament on Earth because a guy named Dave grabbed someone's shirt.
The 2026 World Cup isn't just a test of athletic skill anymore. It is a massive, multivariable math equation where every single goal in every single game shifts the survival probability for teams a continent away.
The simple days of just winning your group are gone.
Now, survival requires a calculator, a prayer, and hoping your defenders keep their hands to themselves. The math has never been this complicated, but the drama has never been higher.
Do you think a major powerhouse will go home early just because of a random yellow card?
Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the chaos of global sports.